Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Old Ladies Long Box, where I take a bad figure and make it good, or I take a good figure and make it better. Today I have another unboxing for you and another starter set. Today I have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter set, so like always, I couldn't wait, pre-opened it. That's what it looks like in case you guys want to buy it from your local brick and mortar store. This it's a 6-figure set, standard, and it comes with 3 Yu-Gi monsters and then 3 Kaiba monsters. That's Yu-Gi lingo if you guys aren't familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yugi's one of the duelers, and then Kaiba's one of the other duelers. So it comes with the 3 monsters that he would use in his deck and 3 monsters that Yugi would use in his deck. Alright, so the maps are double-sided. Both sides aren't really that good. The other side's like a pyramid map, kind of dumb. Nothing really special about it. This one is pretty simple too. It doesn't really have anything to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! But what I do like about it is it's a flat map. There's no elevated terrain, which can be really complicated to beginning players. So if you guys are looking to get into Heroclix, this is actually a really good map because it's all it has is some hindering and then a few blocking terrains. So I mean, it's pretty simple. Everything's flat. You don't have to worry about elevation. You can just kind of have fun and learn the rules. This is also a really good map for any kind of drafts because sometimes if one player drafts a lot of flyers, then the elevator could get kind of not fair because he's just running across the map and you have to walk to the stairs and stuff like that. So this is a really good map for either beginners or for just like fun draft. This is the other side, guys. Kind of doesn't make sense. Not really sure what it has to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than it looks sort of like a pyramid. There's a bunch of elevated terrains. It doesn't really look that fun. There's random bushes in the corner. Yeah, this side of the map isn't probably never going to see any play for me. Alright guys, so now to get into the figures. Unfortunately, these figures are pretty standard. The big new thing about this Yu-Gi-Oh! Set that they're going to add is a sort of idea of like a trap and a spell card. So I go into that because actually one of them does has it, but the other 5 don't. So I was kind of disappointed to not see more of that mechanic. But just really quickly, the Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician are 150 points. So those are the big guys. So those are the 2 big guys that are actually probably going to see some play outside of just playing just Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures. So the Blue Eyes, his main thing is running shot, hypersonic, whereas the Dark Magician, he's got some running shot and some impervious, so he's hard to hit, and he also starts his dial with prop control. So 11 attack, 4 damage prop control. That's really awesome because you're going to make sure you get that first strike off because you're probably not going to miss twice if you got an 11 attack. These other guys though, they're pretty standard. We got the Pharaoh Imp, that's 50, and then the Death's Pharaoh Imp, which is also 50, and then we have the Breaker the Magical Warrior at 100 points, and then the, not sure how to say it, but the Hitoshumi Giant. So I'm going to talk about this guy really quick, because this guy has that new mechanic I was telling you guys about. Alright guys, so this guy has the new trap and spell mechanic. The easiest way to explain it is that he has 2 point costs, just like a character that AEs. So you would have the regular point cost and then the AE point cost. So this guy has the 100 point cost, which is his regular point cost, and then he has an additional 10, which is the cost of the spell and the trap card. So what you do is when you first put him into play, you can pay that 10 points to give that spell or trap, whatever it is, to a certain character. And then you can only give it to one friendly character, though obviously, and then when certain criteria are met, you can then use that spell or trap, and then it affects the game in whatever way it says. So most cards are going to have 2 different spells or traps that you can choose from when you pay the 10 points. Alright, so the first option he has, the first spell he has is called Ring of Magnetism, and when you activate it, whichever card that was set with the spell, he gets a -2 to his defense, and then every other time a friendly character is attacked by another character for that turn, that character attacking you will get a -2 to your attack. And then if that set character takes damage, the spell is removed. So if he's hit first, then it doesn't really help you out. But if the set character is attacked that turn, then that spell is removed from the game. So if you hit him first, that's the only way you can really avoid the -2 to your attack. And then the second option he has is Spellbinding Circle. And what that pretty much says is whatever character that has the spell set on him, when it's attacked by a character that's higher point cost than him, he evades the attack, and then the attacker gets like a token on him, and then that token says he has to modify his damage value for the rest of the game, and the only way he can get rid of that is if he takes a power action to remove that. So the next turn he can just remove it, but at the cost of a turn. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter set. The set was pretty plain, other than the one card with the spell trap mechanic. I'm really hoping that a lot of the cards do have that mechanic. I know the Mystical Elf is going to have it. Because it really spices up the game. It's kind of too bad that they're not going to be allowed for major tournaments. Usually the indie stuff isn't, because I think the the trap mechanic could really spice up the game and keep everybody from just using those uber figures, you know. It kind of allows you to play other stuff that you normally wouldn't. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Definitely like the video, leave a comment if there's anything else you would like to see. If there's any specific figure right here that you want me to take a look at, or if there's any specific figure in general that you have hiding away that you want to know how to play, definitely leave a comment. Other than that, check out our other videos. We got a couple other starter sets that I unboxed. We got some other Heroclix that we unboxed. We got some Pokemon stuff, some Magic stuff, a bunch of other nerd stuff. So check it out. It's really fun, really awesome. Thanks for the watch, guys, and have a nice day.